If you guys enjoyed the intro or enjoy what you see here, go follow SM_battle_stories on Instagram or get some work done yourself. If you guys would like to pick up any of the figures you see in today's video, go over to ringsidecollectibles.com and use the promo code MDTOYS to save yourselves 10%. What is good, everybody? Welcome back to another My Damn Toys video. Today we have another 2-in-1 WWE Elite figure review on the brand new Series 63, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Demon, the Big Red Machine, Kane. And yeah, guys, this is the last two figures in the set. Of course, we did review Dean Ambrose and Sami Zayn yesterday. If you guys want to check out that review, as well as Shinsuke Nakamura and Shelton Benjamin 2 days ago, if you want to go check out those reviews, they are live on the channel right freaking now. So definitely go check out those. But getting into the packages, guys, of course, you got your front viewing window here. I think it's kind of funny. I think Dusty's hat's loose in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. It's just sort of flying around. I think that's kind of, you know, quite laughable. If we spin it around right here, guys, you do get a picture of Dusty Rhodes on the side. We got a picture of Kane. On the back, we do get images of both gentlemen as well as some read-up. If you want to read either of those, you can pause it now. We got the rest of the figures in the wave. Picture of big old Dusty here. Picture of big old Kane right there. Spinning it over, we got their names, Dusty Rhodes and Kane, on the sides of the boxes, and that pretty much does it for that, guys. So now, let's crack them out of their packaging. And here we have the American Dream and the Big Red Machine out of their packaging, guys. And I like both of these figures a lot. I think that this Kane figure is actually going to be very underrated when it's all said and done. I like it a lot better than the Elite 47.5 already. And this is my first ever Dusty Rhodes Elite. I've never tracked down the Legends figure, and I never bought that WCW Target exclusive ring. That basic ring, you know, that we got at Target that came with the big gold championship as well. I never tracked that down. So this is my first one ever, so I'm very excited to add him to my collection. But anyways, guys, we're going to cover Dusty Rhodes accessories and then Dusty Rhodes figure, and then we'll get into Kane's accessories and Kane's figure. So getting into Dusty's accessories, guys, we do get a very nice cloth t-shirt. I'll put it on the figure later on, but it does say Dusty right there. Got some gold and red coming through with some stars. It says the American Dream right there. It is a black color, and it's a pretty large shirt, you know, to fit over the large plastic figure that we got. We have a nice baseball cap right here. No logos on it, but it's like a freaking, I don't know, Ash Ketchum style hat, you know, from Pokemon. Ash Ketchum had a similar hat to this, except it had the green little check mark or whatever you want to call it on there. And it's pretty, I'm pretty sure this is a John Cena molded hat, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the exact same mold. And then we get interchangeable hands, of course. On the figure, you have some open hands, and then it comes with two interchangeable fists. Again, always loving the interchangeable hands. We got some sunglasses right here, sort of similar to the Fashion Police ones, but those were yellow. These are purple, but there's that same sort of, like, I thought they were, like, sort of translucent, but now looking at them closer, they're actually not translucent at all. They are like a flat purple color, so those are very nice shades. And then we get to add another big gold World Heavyweight Championship to the collection. Always love this belt. One of my favorite belt designs. I love this one so very much. But that is pretty much it for all the accessories that you get with Dusty Rhodes. A ton of stuff, not including his big green elbow pad that comes on his arm. So you get a slew of stuff with this Dusty Rhodes, guys. But now that we've covered that, let's get into the figure itself. So getting into Dusty Rhodes figure, guys, you can see this head scan is pretty solid. I enjoy this one a lot. You can see by the packaging back here, I think it does show some good favoritism to Dusty Rhodes. If anything, the eyes could be a little bit better, but I think the hair and everything else is pretty much perfect. I mean, again, maybe a little bit more squinty to the eyes, but I still like it a lot. You got this nice body mold that fits Dusty perfectly. You got his, I believe this is a birthmark, and then we got his big green elbow pad on there, very nicely molded. I believe that we have seen this mold before in the past. You got his big black trunks with the DR on there. You know, that was a common theme for wrestlers back in the day. We got his big legs right here. Some bright red knee pads going on. No open in the back. They are closed off, but they are a very nice knee pad. You know, they go in the bigger body molds. And then we have his signature boots right there. It says Rhodes on this side, and on this side it says Rhodes again. So it says Rhodes on both sides. You got nice logos going all over the boots. I really enjoy these. They look great on the figure. Good articulation. Even got the ankle pivot in there. So I'm very much enjoying my first ever Dusty Rhodes Elite figure, guys. So now that we've covered the figure, let's get into some comparisons. So since I don't have another Dusty Rhodes Elite, guys, I went out and I got his two sons. We have Goldust and Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare. and I think it's so cool that we have all three right here, guys. You got Dustin Rhodes over here in his gold dust paint job. I love this figure to death, by the way. I don't remember which series this is. I don't think this is Elite 36. I think this is one of the earlier series, but it's a great gold dust Elite, and it's so cool to have all three of them next to each other. So I thought this would be a cooler comparison since I don't have another Dusty Rhodes Elite figure. This is my custom fix-up Cody Rhodes fantasy sort of attire, and I enjoy this a lot too. We got Cody Rhodes competing. It's sold out for the Iron Man Championship. Will he capitalize? I guess we'll have to see, Brad. But that pretty much does it for your Dusty Rhodes comparisons. Now let's take a look at Kane's accessories. So looking at Kane's accessories, guys, you don't get as much as you do with Dusty, but you do get interchangeable hands. On the Kane figure right now, there are choke slamming hands, you know, the big open hands we'll take a look at in a second. But you do get a gloved right hand with a fist, and then you get the non-gloved hand in a fist as well. So we get interchangeable fists with that Kane. You do get this mask. You know, we saw this with the Elite 47.5 Kane, and we'll go ahead and pop it on the figure right quick so you guys can see what that looks like. And yeah, guys, it never goes on all the way. I mean, it's a little bit better. I feel like it sits better than the Elite 47.5, but it's still just so bulky. I'd rather pop this head off and pop it on a suited body and go for an Authority style Kane, and then pop a molded mask head scan on this figure. I think it would do it wonders. And you know, since this, I don't know, it's a good head scan. It's actually a great head scan, but we'll cover that in just a second. But you do get the open mask that you can pop on the figure. And then the last accessory is this Royal Rumble chair. And I saw yesterday where people got TLC chairs with their Dean Ambrose, and I got Royal Rumble. So what's up with that? I got a Dean Ambrose Royal Rumble chair, and everybody else is walking around with TLC, and they thought that I got my Kane one mixed in. No, Brad, I got two Royal Rumble chairs now. So what is up with that? So this one actually makes sense. It says Royal Rumble on his packaging and on his chair. With my Dean Ambrose, it's a Royal Rumble chair, but it's supposed to be from TLC. So I don't know what's going on, guys. Let's take a look at Kane's figure. So getting into Kane's figure, guys, we do have this beautiful looking head scan starting off. Again, I think it would look a lot better if you pop this head scan on the Authority Kane figure or any sort of that style Kane. I just don't like it on this particular Elite, or I don't like it on an actual Demon Kane body. I think it would look better on a suited body or something like that. So I'll probably head swap this with a molded Kane mask. I think I have a basic I can switch it with. I think it'll look a lot better, but we do have his Royal Rumble attire right here. Pretty simple attire, not my favorite attire just because it's so simple. I think ever since Kane started, or when he went back to the mask, after he used to be shirtless and maskless, and he used to have stitching on his tights. After he left that gimmick and he went to this sort of style Kane, I think that he lost all touch, guys. Personally, Kane just became really watered down, and I know he did great work with his characters with Daniel Bryan and the Authority and everything. That was so good of Kane, to change his character. Just for me, it just wasn't the same. To me, this isn't Kane, but it is what it is. This is a really nice figure. You got choke slamming hands here. You got his molded on gloves, two large elbow pads on there, and it's just your basic Kane Elite. You got, again, generic Flames designs from Royal Rumble 2018. But that pretty much does it for the Kane figure, guys. I mean, it's just your simple Kane figure with flameage. So let's go ahead and take a look at some Kane comparisons. So getting into some Kane comparisons, you can see the brand new Elite 63 up next to the Elite 12, the WrestleMania Heritage, the ringside exclusive, the Elite 4, the Elite 10, the Elite 19, I do believe, and then this Kane Authority Basic, and it has Elite legs. I don't even know what series that is, but you can see here, guys, this is when Kane was killing it, and then when he put the mask back on, I don't know, I didn't enjoy it, man. I did not enjoy it at all. To me, this is Kane right here. Even here, through the early 2000s into the mid 2000s, even late 2000s, still loved Kane, when he won Money in the Bank and then cashed in on Rey Mysterio, still loved Kane then, and then I don't know what happened, man. One of my favorites ever, and it's just sad to see where he is now. I know that, legends don't live forever, and, he's got his father time caught up to him, but still, it's still cool to see this Kane up next to the rest. I used to have more Kanes, but my Elite 47.5 I traded just because I didn't like the head and stuff, but I'll probably track that down. I still have a ton more Kane figures that I want to get for the timeline of Kane, and I am missing quite a few, so we'll have to knock that out. But now that we've done that, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at Dusty Rhodes up next to Kane. So wrapping up this review, guys, I would totally recommend the Dusty Rhodes figure. If you don't have a Dusty Rhodes Rhodes Elite, I would definitely recommend Elite 63. It is a wonderful figure, and you should go over to Ringside Collectibles and pick that thing up. Use the promo code MDTOYS to save yourselves 10%. As far as Kane goes, not my favorite Kane figure, but I would recommend it over the Elite 47.5. I think it's a lot better than that figure. You know, the attire's better, and it's a great head scan. You get cool accessories. You get a chair. You get, you know, a big mask, though. That mask thing really sucks, guys. I do not like how the mask doesn't cover the full head. I just wish they'd give us a, you know, a molded headed mask scan. Even if they have to rehash an old one, I think it would still work. I think that the masked Kane head scans are a lot better than, you know, the removable ones. But that pretty much does it for this review, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more epic WWE figure videos. Leave a like, comment down below what you think of these figures here today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.